Hi guys, so today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Miniart. And here it is obvious that a Ukrainian manufacturer keeps pressing on the 148 scale releases, and here we have another one which is handy for some diorama ideas. As you can see, this is a fuel and oil drums from 1930s, 1950s. So basically it covers several, let's say, eras, and that's why it might be interesting for some military diorama or maybe for some civil project as well. And of course we have a commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So this is the final shape of this set, and nothing will change. So if you plan to buy it, for example, in Modelimex, you will get exactly the same parts. So first of all, here we have a typical packaging for this brand. Here is comparison with my hand. We have a really nice box art which shows all of the drums, but I think it's not written how many. No, it is written. So there are 20 drums included inside, so it's quite a amount, I would say, especially in 148 scale. And I really doubt that you will use all of them at once, but who knows, maybe some crazy ideas in your head, then definitely it will be handy. So here on the side we have also the small note that it comes, the decals come from cartograph, and also we have a small decal sheet with all the necessary symbols, just like here. So you won't have to replicate it with a thin brush, it's actually replicated with help of decals. And here on the opposite side we have some safety advices in several languages. And here on the opposite side, or on the rear side if you prefer, so we have assembly manual, and as you can see, the overall assembly process should be quite easy. I would say it's somewhat classic for a 148 scale or 135 scale oil drums, so it's just a matter of combining all of these parts together and painting and weathering them. Of course, you will have to be careful with these two halves. We will check it once we will open the parts. And here we have also a marking guide. So again, you are not limited by what is offered here. If you have some reference material with different, let's say, marking option, then you are free to replicate it. And of course, this is something what I always mention in Miniart reviews. So this is a colors chart, but as you can see, it's given in several manufacturer designations. So that's why it will be really useful in your hobby, not only for this build, but also for other projects, because here you get the proper conversion table to other manufacturer paint numbers. So this is a side opening box, and here is what we have inside. Everything is sealed into one plastic bag. And now I just need to cut it through and we will check everything together. But as you can guess, we have 20 oil drums. That's why the plastic sprues will be repeating here. And that's why we will check only one type of each, just not to waste your time. So first of all, I would like to start with decals. So again, I will remind you that they are coming from cartograph. That's why, as you can see, we have a really nice printing quality, and they're quite small. So here is comparison with my fingertip. After all, it's a 148 scale kit, so that's why these decals are not that large. But again, it's also a good opportunity to play with weathering ideas, because, well, replicating some scratches on the writings on the few drums, it might be a really good idea to add a visual interest to your build. Here we continue with the first plastic sprue. So this is a sprue LF. And as you can see here, we have, let's say, the main sections for the oil drums. We also have front and rear parts. And also those elements, they have the, as you can see, pre-molded details or features. So again, some material for a dry brushing, maybe for some weathering in terms of the rusting and bare metal. And here, if we flip it over, we have also some guiding elements. And note that this front and rear walls, they will be fixed with this raised edges. So it's quite a smart design, which should simplify the overall process and make it a bit quicker, because you won't have to waste your time trying to align everything together. Next we have the sprue LB. So this is another type. Well, we get almost the same set of parts, except of this small pump, hand pump, which is inserted into the oil drum, and it might be handy in some diorama ideas. So definitely consider it in case you're planning to build, for example, the garage project. And if I flip it over here inside, we have pretty much the same design. So everything looks fine. I don't see any possible problems with the molding quality. And by the way, this sprue is given in 3 pieces. So here are 2 more, as you can see. And the previous one was provided in 2 pieces. So overall, I think this is a quite interesting release for modelers who search for accessories in 1/48 scale. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.